Hey everybody, it's SaskiaSketches and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play and Draw Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. I am so glad that there's not been 3 years between this one and the last episode, because if you don't know, it was that way between the first and the second episode, but here's episode 3 and it's not been 3 years, so I'm very, very happy about that. I had so much fun playing through this chapter, which you will see at the end of this video, but first we are going to get into the speed paint. If you know, I thought the title was kind of self-explanatory, but we're going to draw first and then we're going to play. So yeah, this painting, I guess it was pretty fun to work on. I wanted so badly to do a simple background, which I completely and utterly failed at, because I was like, you know, I'll just like paint over a screenshot and it'll be fine. And then, you know, I was 2 hours in and the background was barely finished. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wanted to do even more detail. I could spend hours rendering every little detail in like the wood grain and the bricks and everything. And I would have if you let me, but I do have to, you know, get this video out within the next, hopefully, you know, wanted to get it out, and for the drawing to not take 3 years. Maybe I'll eventually do a piece where I really render every single brick, and blade of grass and whatever, which would be kind of cool, but you know, I don't know if I got the time for that, dude. Anyway, it was really fun to work on though, because I just took a screenshot and I sketched in where I wanted the characters to be. Or actually, I didn't take this particular screenshot. I found it on the Skylanders wiki, but I really liked the composition of it, so I was like, yeah, this one I want to draw. And so I took the screenshot. I sketched the characters over it, and I was like, oh, those all look fine. And then I was like, yeah, I'll just color block the background. And then the color blocking turned into, you know, shading and rendering and whatever. I still wouldn't call this rendering, it's more like value clipping, but it still took a long time, but I think it looks kind of cool. So, you know, at least there's that. I haven't drawn in a long time, and I think I've mentioned that in a past few videos. So this was kind of out of nowhere, where I was like, yeah, you know what? I really want to draw today. So I sat down and I drew for like 3.5 hours. And then I finished this piece. And then I moved on to the next piece, which was even more intimidating, because the screenshot I took for the next episode is way more detailed than this one. But it was really fun to just sit down and draw all day. It just felt like something I haven't done in a long time, and something I've missed quite a bit as well. So it was really nice to do. Yeah, as for like, you know, the specifics, there's not really that much to it. I, like I said, just color blocked, and then after I was finished with that, I painted the characters over the top of it, and I think that turned out pretty well. I really like the colors that I chose, because I did, you know, try to be faithful to the original screenshot, but I didn't, and I picked quite a few of my colors from there, but I made sure to really stick to vibrant colors, and I wanted it to have a really warm feel, so that Whirlwind, the character that I was playing with this chapter, would really stand out, because she's mostly cool colors. I think pretty much only cool colors, because she's just blue and there's a tiny bit of purple on her in her eye, a bit of white, but it's all cold colors, and I wanted her to contrast really nicely, so I stuck with mostly very warm shades of orange and brown and yellow and red for the background, for the sky, and then some nice warm green tones and everything, some like warm purples, which I really liked. I don't even know if you could call them purple. They feel kind of purple among the other colours. They're more like brownish. in like a reddish, desaturated, dark reddish. Uh, but they feel kind of purpley. uh, so I feel like I had a good time just you know, not thinking too much about the composition myself and having to like construct a uh whole piece, just, you know, taking the screenshot as a base and taking it kind of easy because because it's been so long since I did some art, and I really did not want this piece to take a long time because I still want to do weekly videos, please. And I've got other commitments to other projects I want to work on, you know, the drill. Yeah. So I'm still quite happy with how it turned out though, even though I can't really take credit for much composition wise and junk. I just want to, I guess, praise Skylanders for its design, which I do in the actual gameplay section as well, but gosh, just the shape language of everything and all the unique assets. And I think how long ago this game was made. It's such a labor of love. There's love in everything, and there's such these like little towers that are in the background and whatever. They have such strong shapes to them, and the silhouettes. Because you know, I can just block out one of these towers with just one color, and it's still recognizable. That's really cool. And interesting visually, right? Because it's got all these like things that are sticking out. It's not just a column. It's got a column with like little edges and bumps and whatever. And a very interesting roof. And I really like the little half moon shapes on top of the roofs, and the chains and everything. Like it just makes for such a beautiful composition. And I think that is just partially to how interesting these design aspects are, and you can really tell how much love went into this game, because they just have the designs and the shape language so down, like to a T. It's so Skylander-esque. It feels like Skylanders has such a distinct style, and so much effort went into it. It's just really cool, and it makes me so excited and inspired, because just every chapter has a different look and a different feel, and every chapter has a different music track. It's just so much work went into it, but it just comes together in such a beautiful experience, and it just makes me so happy. I just think it's so cool. Just is so cool. Just Skylanders, what a game. I adore it. Yeah, trying to think, is there anything else I want to say? I guess Whirlwind, I really like her. I love her design. Her whole thing is that she is half unicorn, half dragon, which I think it comes together so nicely, because she's a really perfect just marriage, I guess, between the two of them, and between cute and badass. She's really cool, and like feminine. She's got a feminine edge, and so much power still, which, you know, feminine character designs are typically associated with more soft and round shapes, but she's got a very like round face, but then very sharp edges as well. Like her beak is very sharp, her horns are sharp, her ears are sharp, and then she's got more softer shapes in the wings and the tail. So I think they marry those two aspects, right, very well. Or just they have two design elements, right? They have the unicorn, and then they associate that with like the round and the soft shapes, and then the dragon with more like powerful, sharp, and then they combine into something very gentle and cute, and at the same time very fierce and powerful. And I really like how they did that. Yeah, and you know, she's just badass in general. She's really cool. I like her attacks. She's a little bit tricky to fight with, but at the same time, you know, it's Skylanders, it's not a very difficult game. But I really like how her attack patterns and all the attack patterns for all the Skylanders really just feel like their own. Like, yeah, of course, she's an air Skylander. She's gonna have like these cool lightning clouds and rainbows, and but there's, you know, she's a unicorn, so rainbows and whatever, but she's gonna weaponize them. They're gonna explode on impact and do a lot of damage and stuff, and I really like that. Yeah, she's just really cool in general. I just love this chapter in particular. I really associate with Skylanders, with air Skylanders in particular. I mean, I guess because, you know, you are building towards finding the core of the eternal source of air, I think, to build the core of light. So it is by nature associated with air Skylanders, but this one in particular, I always feel I don't know, I feel like this one in particular really speaks Whirlwind to me. I guess maybe when I was younger, I must have played through this one with Whirlwind to have that association, but yeah, whatever. Just a personal association, that's why I picked her. Not really that much, you know, thought or strategizing that went into it. I'm just like, yeah, I like this Skylander for this chapter, so let's pick this one. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know, I like I feel like adding the characters as well as the enemies, the little witches, and then have Whirlwind be really big and then be quite small, helps with the perspective, and then putting me on one of the little castle thingies helped like draw your eye. And I also really like that I talked about the color contrast earlier with Whirlwind being having the blue and the cool colors, and then when you look at my character design, I also have like the blue robe, so that one then contrasts nicely with the warm colors as well. Really draws your attention there, and it also links the two of us together as on the quote unquote the same side. And then the witches are also more cold, but slightly less so they fit more into the environment, but they also stand out, not as much as the two of us do, but still stand out and draw your eye. So I'm really happy with the color theory, I guess, that I put into this, even though, you know, it's not entirely all just my decisions, because I was color picking as well, you know, because I didn't come up with this as a whole, but I enhanced it, or like paid extra attention to it, and made decisions to emphasize it, I guess. So I'm quite happy with that. I had a lot of fun, of course, playing Skylanders again. It's just one of those things that I used to love so much when I was younger, and I never stopped loving it, but I was kind of shamed out of loving it. If that makes sense. Like, I, you know, at some point grew quote unquote too old for Skylanders, and was shamed by my environment for still liking it, so I kind of put it on the back burner, and didn't really allow myself to connect with it anymore, because I didn't want to be shamed. Which I think is understandable, but it's just kind of sad, because I love Skylanders. I think Skylanders is really cool. I like a lot of different aspects of it, just from a creative and artistic perspective, but I also just really like Skylanders as something that I used to love when I was younger, and something I used to connect with and dream about and write about, and, you know, something that was so important to me. I want to have that back, so I really like that I've been able to reconnect with it like this, and I hope to just film more episodes in the future, and like I said, I have already painted, or like started the painting for the next piece, for the next episode. I have also filmed the next 2 episodes already, so recorded the gameplay for it, so hopefully they will take 3 years to come out. I will keep saying that every episode, because oh my gosh, that was one of those things. It was just in the back of my mind couldn't let it go, and eventually go back to it. So I'm glad that I did, and I'm hoping to finish the series at some point, actually. So it will still be quite a few episodes, because I think there's 32 chapters. Maybe that, I think that includes the DLC, yeah. So, well, I guess it's not downloadable content, because you have the figures that give you extra chapters, but whatever. I think I also really want to play through Giants, but unfortunately Giants never got a PC release. So I am thinking about potentially getting a Wii U, because I do have a capture card, so I would be able to use it with my laptop, presumably. So, and then maybe I'll be able to capture my first experience playing through Skylanders Giants on video for you guys. That would be really fun. Also for me, for memories and nostalgia's sake, whenever I want to look back at that like 10 years from now. If YouTube's still around by then, I hope so. That would be nice. I think I'm kind of rambling now, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I had fun, and I hope you'll enjoy watching me play through this next chapter of Skylanders, and I think I'll just play that for you now. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the piece. I really like how it turned out, like I've said. And I'll see you next week. Bye.
Okay, yeah, we're going to get straight into it. This next chapter I'll be using Whirlwind, because this is the Skylander that I associate the most with, oh. I need to relearn these button knobs. This is the Skylander that I associate the most with the next upcoming chapter. And I am quite excited to play this one and to play with this Skylander in particular. She's very cool. Anyway, there we go. That's the one I wanted. I have already upgraded all these, all of my Skylanders, because these are the same ones I used to use many years ago when I played the game for the first time. Yeah, so they're all upgraded. And I think I talked about this in a previous video as well. That just means, you know, the earlier chapters are going to be a little bit easier. You know, at the same time, the later chapters will be harder, and what else do I want to say? The later chapters will be harder, and oh yes, I am only allowed to use one Skylander per chapter, with the exception of opening things like hats, and in this chapter we're going to have to break some gizmos that you can't do with the controller that I'm using. So for that I'll have to call in another Skylander and quickly open the thing, whatever. It doesn't really matter. You'll see. Yeah, it's been a while since I recorded something, so please bear with me. Anyway, I think we should just get playing. There was a cool trick you could do, yeah. If you hit one of the clouds with the rainbow, it explodes. Whoa. Wait, I think we have to clear this out first. It's been a while since I played too. Yes, cutscene.
You did it! And wow, not only will that far viewer help us see distant lands, but it also functions as a sheep launching device. It's marvelous!
Here, I'll show you how to use this thing. It's pretty much a telescope, but a lot more magical. This one's a little rusty, but it should be able to show us exactly where we need to go next. That's the magic part.
Yes! I see it right now! The very first eternal source we need. Air! The core of light was powered by all the eternal sources. If we can acquire that air source, we will be well on our way to rebuilding it.
Oh my gosh, it's been
It's
so
the
long
stormy
since I played
stronghold.
this.
The evil Drow must have recovered the eternal air source, but something has gone wrong. The whole place is being blown apart.
I'm getting so much nostalgia.
My balloon's gonna need something. Something that will push me through the storm.
You mean like a propeller, genius?
No, nothing like that. Oh, you are so cute when you're flirting with me. Oh, I've got it. We need some kind of a propeller.
Really? Really? Fine. Everyone knows the Drow patrol the Sky Schooner docks. Their elite airship will have the propeller we need. Tell you what, Brain Trust. You get back to your balloon. I'll mark it on the map with a big crayon.
Hey, I like crayons.
This is a very important mission. Go find Flynn when you're ready to depart.
Say, listen. If you're looking for adventure, I'm your girl. But adventure takes a lot of preparation. If you or any of your Skylander friends need some training before heading out, I might have some challenges that will do the trick. Come and see me.
Wait, I want to do all of these as well. Oh my gosh. Callie! This one.
So, you're ready to try a heroic challenge, huh? Well, let me warn you right off the bat. They're tough, like me. Wanna give one a try?
These were actually difficult. I remember these
Each
being like
Skylander
really
has their
hard.
own heroic challenge,
Yeah.
but all Skylanders are welcome to try any of them. Now, pick one you like, and let's get to it.
I think they boosted your stats. Yeah. So, that's weird. Trigger Happy hasn't been loaded in. Oh, wait, I get it. This is one that she's completed in the past. I think. These are really difficult. I think maybe I'll do these at the end sometime after I finish the main game.
You ready to take off into the wild blue with Skyland's greatest pilot?
Yeah, let's go.
Aces. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's two for me. But who's counting? Oh yeah.
This is the same joke every single time.
All we need to do is find their elite airship, take it
Oh, the
down and
music.
steal their golden propeller. See? Simple. This is gonna be a piece of cake, especially for heroes like us.
Yeah,
Heroes who like cake.
that's me. Oh my gosh. The music is so good. I love to listen to this when I'm writing. Yes, this one, yep. Thanks. Oh, Persephone.
The tech element are stronger in this zone.
Hello. I mean, listen to that. The theme is hype. There we go.
Use the cannon to shoot down the Drow warship.
I never understood how this works. I think you, when it comes to the money strategy, I think you shoot these things, and that determines how much you earn. Ooh. This thing is a little finicky. don't really care about how much I earn because, again, I've already maxed out these Skylanders, so I don't really care. Don't have any use for the extra money. Very convenient. Yeah, so this is the reward that we earned, I think. Oh, these guys. Oh my gosh, I love how the enemies are designed. They've got so many, like, they've got a ton of creative character designs just in general. Because there's so many Skylanders. I think there's 32. And there's a couple colour variants. There's 2 of them. I remember that. Okay.
You need an undead Skylander.
Just enlist the help of Cinder to open this thing.
To unlock this.
And then it's her turn again. Oh, we still need to open the bridge. I love Cinder. She's so cool. She's so pretty. She's one of my favorites. Ugh.
Skylanders of the undead element are stronger in this zone.
Very nice. I don't need it at all. Okay, that throws me back all the way. Okay, fine. So when I have the key, I'll have to use that one. It's been so long since I've played. I don't remember all the puzzles from the top of my head. There's quite a few I do, but not all of them. It's been actual years. Ooh. There we go. Can we jump off here? No, we can't. Oh no. Other way, other way, other way! Oh yeah, these go too fast to reasonably avoid. Yeah, so these I cannot open with my controller. It doesn't matter how much I shake this. It just doesn't let me, so I have to request to join. Oh. Sometimes they're a little bit finicky. And then Cinder, if she gets close enough, I can do this. Oh, does the D-pad not even work? I literally have to plug in the mouse. Okay. Alright, this is so scuffed. Later we're gonna have to do time-sensitive events. Or like, I don't think they were extremely time-sensitive. But at the very least, I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna have to avoid some enemies. there another path I was supposed to take? I don't think there was. Anyway, gosh, I'm so brain fogged. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm not very entertaining right now, but you know, kind of chill gaming session. I just really wanted to play Skylanders.
Skylanders of the tech element are stronger in this zone.
I can kind of cheese it like this. So much work went into this game. Like I was saying, there's so many Skylanders and there's so many enemies. Just in the character design and animation alone, there is so
Skylanders
much.
of the air element are stronger in this zone.
Oh fuck these guys! Do not like these.
That spell makes enemies immune to projectiles.
Ooh. You know, they're not as bad when they're on their own. But if they combine with a lot.
As long as anyone can remember, Skylanders have been friends with fairies. Perhaps this is because fairies can turn treasure into a kind of upgrade magic that gives Skylanders exciting new powers and abilities, plus delightfully fresh breath.
Anyway, a lot of work went into the game, just from animating and designing everything. Not just visual design, but making all the fun game mechanics. It's a lot. Just so much work went into this, and it's such a labor of love.
You need an Earth Skylander to unlock this gift.
Now let's see if you can do it, Bash. Oh dear. Sometimes something happens and they can only be read whilst they're a little bit higher up. I can kind of set him down now. No, I should be able to play. Okay, he's fine. Oh, I used to have that problem where it would then display, something would go wrong and it would display, or it wouldn't load in, and it would say this screen. I hated this because that meant you had to reset the Skylander, and then all your upgrades and everything were gone. But Bash is still fine if I do it slowly like this. I have no idea why that problem happens, but that was a big problem for me.
Skylanders of the Earth element are stronger in this zone.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it just really doesn't work with this this thing. Anyway. Anyway, I have no idea what that okay, I do it with a D-pad. Anyway, I have no idea why it doesn't work. I just keep forgetting what I want to say. No thanks. Off you get. Unjoin.
Skylanders of the
I'm just
air
gonna play,
element
not
are
think too much
stronger
about
in
what
this
I'm
zone.
saying. This is mostly muscle memory for me anyway. Persephone.
Hello, extremely. So much fun that the Skylanders are back. We fairies always dance with Skylanders. I am Persephone.
I love her, she's great.
Oh dear, not again, silly Dro. I'd best go back to the core of light. I will meet you there later for dancing. Happy luck, great Skylander.
Thank you. Really, dude, like imagine designing this many enemies, designing a unique battle mechanic for all of them, a unique look for all of them, but also making them like accessible enough where your target audience can easily understand the battle mechanics and like play around them. Was there something? I think there was something here. You go back, you can get it. Yes.
This is the elite airship you are looking for. Shoot it down.
This one you can actually lose if you don't do it quickly enough.
Well, that's impressive. Almost as impressive as me. Boom! Well, now we should be able to fly even higher. Come on, let's get back so I can get to work. We'll slap this baby on, fly on up to the impenetrable stronghold, pick up the eternal air thingy, and then be back in time for my date with Callie.
Oh, I had
Yeah, she doesn't
confused
faint from
the next
anticipation.
chapter and this one. The next chapter is actually one that I associate Whirlwind with the most. But I can grab another Skylander for that one. Oh, there was another treasure chest I missed. I wonder where it is.
Happy to dance in this old place. Here is bright and smooth, with many secret parties. We'll play here for a while time. Before you leave, I will help you. I will.
I
I
used
can
to
see
have
you
a
hit it off with
strategy
Persephone,
guide.
strange girl.
Where did it go?
Seems to be immune to my charms. Poor thing.
She's a lesbian.
Well, it's gonna take me some time to install this propeller, so why don't you cool your jets? Take a load off.
Let me see. It's way down here, isn't it? Let's see it. Look. Found it. Strategy guide. Let me see if it's listed anywhere. Chapter, please. This is all the Skylanders. And there we go, the chapters. Chapter 3. Where's the extra one? Sometimes it don't, they don't really give it away where the things are, but sometimes they give it to it. Nope, it doesn't say. I did find all the areas, so it's a little bit funny that I didn't run into any of the...
All we need to do is find their...
Okay, let me see. Where's the thing? There's something you can do. Click to see your objectives. Where is that treasure chest? I think I'm just gonna. I'll just look it up and we'll see. That'll be quicker. I think I figured out where it is. Not quite sure, but I'll
Skylanders of the tech element are
I'll see.
stronger
It's
in
either
this
in I either missed one. Oh. I either missed one on the path to...
Use the cannon to shoot down the Dro warship.
On the path to the final thing, or in the Earth elemental area. Okay, so I either missed one here.
Skylanders of the air element are
I did not.
stronger in
I
this
got that
zone.
one.
That spell makes enemies immune to projectiles.
So I think I missed one. Yeah. I think I missed one there.
You need an Earth Skylander to unlock this one.
And if I didn't, then I missed one. In the undead area. I'm pretty sure I got one there.
Skylanders of the Earth element are stronger in this zone.
Let's see. Oh, there it is. How do you get there again? I think you go like this. Oh, no you don't. Oh yes, do you? Nope, go from the other one. Okay. Oh, I think from here. There we go. There it is. Now let's see if I still beat it in 7 minutes.
Skylanders of the air element are stronger in this zone.
Hello, extremely. So much fun that the Skyland.
Whoop. I think you can cheese this too if you've got a range attack. Yeah. It doesn't do all that much sense. I saw a really cool speedrun technique once where you just go up to those gates, summon a second Skylander, and kind of position yourself so that you can kind of push one character over edge. And then it tricks the game into thinking you've beaten this section. It saves a couple minutes. There we go. 100%.
And that concludes this video. So thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way to the end. And if you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more art videos every single Friday. Have a great weekend, guys, and keep on sketching. Bye.